Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the...
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to play it through. Conte. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
This ended up in no man's land. And it's made its way to him. And it's Jorginho. And this is Iwobi. Iwobi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Ronaldinho. And this is Inzaghi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Conte. Johor Darul Tazim are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Iwobi. He can run onto that. Oh, that was vital. Conte. Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Iwobi. Now it's Iwobi. And it's Serginho. He's going for goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Surely now! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Zico. Now it's Zico.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cannavaro. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Johor Darul Tazim can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Marquinhos. And smartly reclaimed. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That looks a cracking ball. So much time and space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shoots! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Driving through the middle. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
2 added minutes has been
Out
indicated.
towards the flank. This looks promising. Jorginho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chips it through. And he's surging through. He's gone for goal! They've scored! And right on half-time, that is telling. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Johor Darul Tazim are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. And Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zico.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's had a shot! Lahm goes long. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has not gone well. Could be danger here. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Conte. Distributed tidily. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's having a good look here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Zico! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Oh, well measured. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Conte. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Cruyff quietly revving up. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Inzaghi, not the most accurate pass. And here's Baggio. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Van Bronckhorst pokes it out wide. It's just beyond his reach. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Great defending, strong and determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zico. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Great ball if he can get there. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's looking wide. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Baggio has been caught there, it's a foul. Koundé gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Opts for safety. Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes. Vieira. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's not going to reach. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get...
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
18, Conte. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Roberto Baggio has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Very little time to go. Zico! Koundé.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's a little off target. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Ball driven towards... Climbs up big! Against the crossbar! And he hits the net! And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Ronaldinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
The field is number 11, Rivaldo.
Five minutes to add. Over to the left. Great ball, and he's in here. Roberto Baggio. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Johor Darul Tazim illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Children's announcement. Please
Your
keep
reflections
your
then,
eyes on
Jim?
your children
Well,
during
there
the
was a
match at all
distinct lack
times.
of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's found a way through. And this is Zico. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural...
Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Zico. Cruyff. Jorginho. Now it's Iwobi. Looking here to chip it through. Koundé. Van Dijk makes the interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. Zico. That's a nicely shaped ball. But shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cruyff! He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aimed into... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zico. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to break at pace. Zico. Good, strong midfield running here. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Inzaghi. Koundé. That is Conte. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Picked and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Johor Darul Tazim find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, super ball!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rashford. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cruyff. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Zico looking to play it into the box. And he should have made it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that is a little undercooked. And they win it back again. Now it's Rashford. Cruyff in acres of space out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Jorginho. Cruyff. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Stood up well to him there. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Johor Darul Tazim looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. No, he's not getting past him there. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Zico. It's Cruyff. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Iwobi. Vieira. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zico.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Long ball looking to counter. Iwobi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Johor Darul Tazim very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Played into the box. And a chance! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Jorginho. And this is Cruyff. Rashford. There's no... It's Rashford! Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Bronckhorst. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a little off target. Cruyff. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff. He's in a great position here. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Marquinhos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's been slipped through. Shot could be on. Great chance! It's their second corner of the game. And it's Baggio. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in plenty of space here.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jorginho. Now it's Rashford. 60 minutes played. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quickly taken. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's made its way to him. Johor Darul Tazim have a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the...
Zico! Against the crossbar! And the ball's come loose here. Jorginho. Cruyff. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to.
Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The pass has gone astray. Oh, that's well spotted. Jorginho, and smartly reclaimed. And here's Baggio. Conte, great ball, and he's in here. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in space and looking for options, and he's managed to get free. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Zico. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass. Zico. And here's Mbappe. It's played through for him. He's onside. He's got away. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Just cruising. They are cruising. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Johor Darul Tazim are having a ball here. Shot a goal! Cruyff. Over to the left. So what can they make of this? Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Jorginho. Vieira. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Now it's Roberto Baggio. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's intervened well there. Conte. Cruyff. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 25.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good alertness. Now it's Zico. Conte. McTominay. Floated through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, right place, right time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Baggio. Conte. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 9, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field.
Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass their way through.
11,
Yeah. Now it's Cruyff.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
McTominay. Johor Darul Tazim have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rashford, and the shot! He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a waste. Lahm. Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Adams deals with that comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Great vision. And they're back on the ball again. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And they in touch! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And this is Roberto Baggio. So that's it. It is all over. Ddin Tazim can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Ddin Tazim definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.